Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pittsburgh Magazine's annual Pittsburgher of the Year virtual celebration. I'm Betsy Benson, publisher of Pittsburgh Magazine, and it is my honor to be here with you as we recognize a leader in our region who has been a bright spot in an otherwise challenging year. Each December, we at Pittsburgh Magazine sit down to reflect on the past year and consider our choice for Pittsburgher of the Year. After much thought and deliberation, we select a person or organization that has had a huge and positive impact on our region. Over the course of 34 years, Pittsburgh Magazine has honored August Wilson, Dr. Starzl, Fred Rogers, Elsie and Henry Hillman, Bill Strickland. We've honored the Pirates, the Penguins, political leaders, university presidents, coaches, and corporate CEOs. This past year was a year unlike any other, and our choice became clear very quickly. As the leader of the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank, Lisa Scales has mobilized the organization to feed vulnerable members of our community amid a global pandemic. Lisa and her staff have often worked 16-hour days, 7 days a week, to find new ways to meet a 30% surge in need. For her ingenuity in feeding people under the most challenging conditions, Pittsburgh Magazine selects Lisa Scales as our Pittsburgher of the Year. The event this evening is presented by UPMC Health Plan, and I'd like to extend my thanks and appreciation to Diane Holder, CEO of the health plan, and her team. Diane has held a number of leadership positions in healthcare, including CEO of Western Psychiatric Institute and Clinic of UPMC and founding CEO of Community Care Behavioral Health. She is also a faculty member at the University of Pittsburgh in the Department of Psychiatry and the Graduate School of Public Health. It is my pleasure to introduce Diane Holder.
Pittsburgh Magazine honoring Lisa Scales as Pittsburgher of the Year resonates on so many levels, especially during such a challenging time for our region. As the pandemic has confirmed, food insecurity and hunger are major public health issues. We have all seen the images of hundreds of cars waiting to receive food boxes from the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. Stark visual reminders of just how much of a lifeline the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank is to our neighbors struggling with food insecurity and hunger in the midst of a pandemic. Less visible, but no less powerful, is the fact that Lisa is often one of the volunteers loading food boxes into cars and assisting those in line for relief. This engagement and commitment to the food bank's mission and those it serves are signs of not only a true leader, but a real Pittsburgher, someone who recognizes that we are all in this together, that no task is too small to make a difference, and that there are no substitutions for Pittsburgh's world-famous work ethic and sense of community. Lisa further reflects our Southwestern Pennsylvania values with her innovative, solutions-oriented approach to combating hunger both before and during the pandemic. Her connections with local farms have brought more than 12 million pounds of fresh produce last year to our region's families, a goal that she and her team hope to double by 2025. Her last-mile efforts also include adapting to the realities of public health emergency by building up the drive-by distributions to safely provide families in need with food. We need this kind of leadership now more than ever, with the food bank reporting a 30% increase in food distributions over the last year and a 42% increase in our region's food insecurity. We at the UPMC Health Plan understand how food insecurity can impact a person's health and well-being. And as the food bank's numbers reflect, we have seen how the pandemic has further exacerbated existing health disparities. Access to healthy food is vital. Hungry children cannot learn well. Hungry moms and dads have trouble working, coping, and supporting their families. Hungry elders become increasingly socially isolated. This is one of the many reasons UPMC Health Plan strongly supports the food bank. We need Lisa's continued leadership so we can continue to work to address health equality in our communities. Lisa, you are a terrific partner, and I congratulate you on this amazing recognition of you as an inspiring symbol for our region.
Well, to be selected as Pittsburgher of the Year is an incredible honor. I was so emotional when I received the phone call about it because I reflect on all of the previous honorees, and it is such a distinguished list. For me personally, it validates my leadership, and leadership is so important to me. I focus on that every day at the food bank. For the food bank, what it means is it recognizes the talented staff we have, the support we have from our board, the commitment of our volunteers. And none of this is possible without the support of the community and how they have stepped up and really supported our efforts. For our mission, it helps to elevate the significant problem of food insecurity. And for that, I'm grateful. And then finally, for the people we serve. Having consistent access to nutritious food is a basic human right. And everyone deserves to eat. Everyone deserves good food. My background is as a lawyer. I graduated from Boston University School of Law and then went to Chicago and worked for the city of Chicago in their law department in municipal prosecutions, prosecuting taxi cab drivers and bars and nursing homes for either suspending or revoking their licenses. But then I moved back to southwestern Pennsylvania, where I had the thrill of a lifetime of working with my father and my grandfather in a small, very busy practice in Greensburg. But it didn't fuel my passion. And so in terms of how I got involved with the food bank, I was looking to do something different and to give back to the community when, just serendipity, I met the person who was the fundraiser at the food bank at the time, and she spoke so passionately about the mission of the food bank that stuck with me. And so when I was then looking for a new opportunity, I called her and I said, if you ever have an opening that fits my skill set, please let me know. So it's a combination of serendipity and my own resolve. I was so impressed with the food bank, its reputation, their leadership and vision, how collaborative the food bank was, that I really wanted to work there and advocated to work there. And several years later, that happened. I joined the staff in the fall of 1996 after Barbara called me and said, I want to buy you lunch. And it's been an amazing journey ever since. My experience as the program supervisor and then as the COO helped to shape me as now the CEO of Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. Because of that experience, I know in intimate detail the strengths as well as the challenges that the food bank faces. I was also plugged into what was happening at the national level, the trends from Feeding America, because the food bank really values professional development. So I had the opportunity to attend learning conferences and really understood what was happening on a national level and how that translated to the issues that we're facing here in the Pittsburgh region. And that's really helped me as the CEO of the food bank. I know how talented our staff was, but I knew the areas that we would need to improve to really, truly meet the needs in the community.
Lisa is a visionary leader, so pre-pandemic, and it's still very much the case today, but particularly pre-pandemic, always looking at the big picture and a lot of irons in the fire, if you will. Really thinking about our service and how we provide food to the community, but then also looking towards the long term and really thinking about the long-term vision. What are the trends that are coming up? Lisa is very innovative and is a big idea person. I've always been so impressed with her ability to just have her mind on so many things. And again, being able to really focus and then pull back and look at that bigger picture.
So before the pandemic, the PPG Foundation worked really closely with the food bank. We've been partners with the food bank for a number of years, and we've been involved here recently in the Grow, Share, Thrive campaign. So we're very excited about that. Working with Lisa has always been a joy. She and her entire team have actually been a real great partner for our foundation. And she in particular, she's caring, she's charismatic. She's just really a wonderful giving person. And frankly, her demeanor before the pandemic and during the pandemic didn't change. I think if anything, during the pandemic, it was more on display. You saw the compassion come through even more in all of the activity that had to occur. And I think, it's a real testament to see her and her work and see all the great things that she's doing with the food bank and helping our community get better and better every day.
So I've been involved as a board member with the food bank for I think about 5 years. And in that period of time, I've been watching Lisa kind of build this team and this structure with the food bank. And the food bank, it's a great organization. They've done great work. It's been filled with lots of really good people. But under her leadership, and she had already been the CEO when I got involved, but just you could feel that we were building this momentum, this slow building momentum to serve the community in the future, and to deal with increased hunger. And there was a lot of new people brought in on the team, the plan to renovate and expand the facility, and all this was kind of being put together. And when the pandemic hit and the demands on the food bank hit, they were ready to meet it, with this, the remodeling of the facility is not done, but the great group of people that Lisa put together, her team, and sort of the mindset of getting ready to deal with a lot more in the future, like it was like perfect timing, almost like it was scheduled, and so when demand rapidly increased and need rapidly increased, they were ready to go, and it was really impressive.
Almost overnight, there was a dramatic increase in demand. It started in the middle of March, and for us, we had to do 3 things. We had to shore up our food supply, we had to ensure we could safely distribute food, and we had to scale up our distributions. And so we tackled each of those, and first and foremost was the food supply. We needed to ensure that we had enough food to distribute. And that was a significant challenge because of all the disruptions in the food supply chain. But it was important to us to also make sure that no matter what, how we were distributing food was in the safest manner. And we had to make some very difficult decisions in canceling our produce to people distributions, and then in setting up the drive-up distributions and scaling those up so that we could step up and meet the need in the community.
As the pandemic hit, I was so impressed with Lisa's leadership in really focusing in going into all the detail that was needed in order for us to pivot quickly to continue to serve the community at a high level.
Wow, so when it all hit, when the pandemic first started, I think we were all caught off guard, right? Needless to say, everybody was really scrambling to figure out how do we best serve the community. And frankly, I think the food bank jumped in before anybody else and did an amazing job and jumped right into action literally from day one. So I think that Lisa, really her leadership and her foresight in really recognizing the impact this pandemic was going to have on the community was really incredible.
So the food bank, all the time, pandemic or no pandemic, they help move food around the whole region so that all these places can feed people and hold up this safety net. And so, the food bank is the center of this food net for all these counties, and it holds it all together. And it's it's the big structure that kind of distributes and supports. And without it, there's people who are going to fall through the gaps. And we're the United States of America. People should eat. Like, there's enough that people should eat, and the food bank helps make sure that that food gets out to all these people in all these counties and communities, and it's priceless because there's always need. There's always need, and as the pandemic hit, it was crazy to watch the need. And like I've done distributions and passed out food and I know who the usual. There's a lot of people who visit the food bank regularly, and then there were a whole lot of people that hadn't been to a food bank before at all, and there was more need, and they met it, and it's grown.
There are a number of accomplishments that I'm so proud of from the last 10 months. First and foremost, in terms of the food bank, I am so proud of how resilient our staff was, how nimble we were, how we were able to adapt so quickly. But really, in terms of the community, I am so proud of how the community came together. This really has been a team effort from our supporters, our volunteers, our donors, our food donors, people in the community who stepped up and said, we want to ensure that kids have enough food to eat. We're concerned about seniors who are isolated. It really has been about the community coming together to help support our efforts. And at times they were leading the charge. But that really is what has stuck with me through all of this.
Lisa is a leader who always has the people that we serve at the center of everything that we do. In many ways, the food bank is a logistics organization. So, we're thinking about trucking and how to be efficient and do the very most with every action that we take. But what it really comes down to is every single person that is coming to us for food assistance, all of our donors, our volunteers, the community that gives us such great support. The people that we serve in the community are the focus of every single decision that she makes. And that was true pre-pandemic, that was true over the last 10 months. And it really is that leadership that allows the food bank to be such a great organization.
So Lisa is a strong leader, no doubt about that, right? We've all seen that again on display over this past year. And I think that leadership has really been instrumental in guiding our community to being a better, stronger community. She really put Pittsburgh on the map over the course of these last few months during the pandemic. And she really showed what Pittsburgh is all about, in that we are, helpful, caring, giving, compassionate. And she demonstrated that, herself as well as her team throughout all of this. And I think that is really the spirit we wanted to demonstrate for Pittsburgh.
Throughout the pandemic, as a business operator in the region and someone who has responsibilities to a lot of people, a lot of employees, a lot of community participants, I've reached out to try to, check with peers and friends. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Are you all right? And Lisa would reach out just randomly, or we'd be at a meeting and she would check specifically on me. And it was nice. It's great. Like, she's got so many responsibilities. So many people to be responsible to, a community, a board, thousands of hungry people, a lot of employees, and she would go out of her way just to make sure, just to see, are you okay, Bill? And that's great. That's a great quality in her as a human being.
So in terms of what the food bank's currently focused on, we are continuing to respond to the crisis. We are still operating now as we did in the spring. We are still holding drive-up distributions. We have a call center where we're handling hundreds of phone calls a day. Our website is receiving thousands of hits on the Get Help page each month. Our Compassion Corner, our pantry on site, has people coming every day. We have not changed our focus since the spring. But as I look ahead and I reflect on how innovative the food bank has been, I'm excited about the future of the food bank. It has never been brighter. and we will be able to continue to innovate and provide food to people when and where they need it. That's really our focus now. So we have established doorstep delivery from the pandemic, which is our home delivery program. We have our drive-up distributions. We have added 132 new partners to our network. And these aren't food pantries. They're partners that are providing other critical services, from job training to immigration services or legal services. And we're providing them with food boxes. They're going to stay as part of our network. So we continue to expand our network. We continue to innovate.
Hi, I'm Brian Heslop, editor of Pittsburgh Magazine. We are so proud to have Lisa Scales as our Pittsburgher of the Year. When we called Lisa to tell her about our decision, I knew immediately that we had made the right choice. Her willingness to share the spotlight with others and her humility are the hallmarks of a true Pittsburgher. When you read the article, like me, you will know that not only is Lisa a force for good in the community, but also a good person. Thank you, Lisa, for all that you do to make Pittsburgh a better place to live.
Oh, hello. Bill Peduto, Mayor of the City of Pittsburgh. Hey, Lisa, congratulations. It is so great to hear that you are the Pittsburgher of the Year, but I've been saying that for years. The work that you've done in providing to those who need the most couldn't happen without a person like you. Number one, you've been able to get the resources that we've needed during this pandemic and to bring it directly to the people who need the assistance. Number two, you do it because of the great leader that you are by inviting all of us to be a part of it. And number three, you've expanded and have been able to create an even greater food bank for all of southwestern Pennsylvania. And for all of that, you are the Pittsburgher of the Year. Lisa, on behalf of the people of the city of Pittsburgh, thank you for what you do every single day, and thank you for being the amazing person that you are.
Well, congratulations to Lisa. Let me take my mask off. County Executive Rich Fitzgerald. The fact that we're wearing a mask indicates a lot of the need that Lisa and her team have led this year. You know, Lisa's getting Pittsburgher of the Year, but it really isn't just about this year for all the work Lisa has done. It really could be a Lifetime Achievement Award because of the work she has done throughout the number of years in making sure people who have been deprived of food and have food insecurity, that her team has reached out to make sure people do get the food that they need. Obviously, during this last year, what the pandemic has brought has literally forced Lisa and her team to go above and beyond, and they have, serving so many meals and so many people in need throughout this pandemic. We are so blessed and fortunate to have the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank and Lisa as their leader to get us through these very, very difficult times. So again, on behalf of our friends throughout the county, throughout southwestern Pennsylvania, congratulations, Lisa. Thank you for the work you're doing, and please keep up the good work. Thank you.
Lisa, while thousands of people in southwestern Pennsylvania have gone above and beyond to help our neighbors make it through this pandemic, no one has helped as many people as you and the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. You've earned this Pittsburgher of the Year award. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lisa, on this truly well-deserved honor. Even before COVID-19 hit us, we knew in our community that we could count on you to be able to provide the services to our region. But now you have gone incredible heights. Many, many more folks are in need of the services of the food bank, and you delivered. We're so very proud of you and in all the work that you have done to save lives this past year. Thank you and congratulations.
Wow, Lisa, Pittsburgher of the Year? What a well-deserved honor. We're so excited that the people of your community have decided to honor you in this way. Your legacy of service to vulnerable communities is deep and wide. So on behalf of the whole Feeding America Network, congratulations, well-deserved. We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, Lisa, on your selection as Pittsburgher of the Year. You made a remarkable difference in our community and the lives of thousands of our neighbors. I've been honored to work with you as board chair.
I just want to say congratulations on your award and keep up the good work.
Hi Lisa, congratulations on being Pittsburgher of the Year. That's something to be proud of.
Lisa, we are privileged to have you leading the work to fight hunger and restore dignity to all neighbors in southwestern Pennsylvania. You inspire so many with your compassion and dedication. And I want to thank you for helping so many of us in our most challenging moments. Congratulations on being named Pittsburgher of the Year.
Congratulations, Lisa. I can't think of any individual and organization that deserves this award more in this time during the pandemic. Once again, congratulations. Terrific job.
And we want to congratulate you for being the Pittsburgher of the Year, which truly you are. Your leadership has been outstanding, and motivating that team and choosing that team and keeping it all in place. This was a very important time for our community, and you've led us through it, and as you continue to do so. So Sam and I just want to congratulate you and tell you that we're very proud of you and proud to be part of the effort to eliminate hunger in Pittsburgh.
Thank you, Lisa, for all you do for our community. We appreciate it.
All of us at Seton Hill University congratulate Pittsburgher of the Year and Seton Hill alumna Lisa Scales. Lisa, we are grateful for all you do as leader of the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. Your transformative work in the community inspires all of us at Seton Hill. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Sadie from Girl Scouts Western Pennsylvania, and at Girl Scouts we build the leadership skills to take action and help those in need. Congratulations, Lisa, and thank you for all you do to help our community.
Congratulations, Lisa, for being recognized as Pittsburgher of the Year. You certainly deserve it for your leadership and commitment to the community, particularly during this difficult time that has affected an unprecedented number of our neighbors. One of the things that I admire about you is not only do you lead with your head, but also with your heart. We need so much more of that in this world. Thank you for leading the way. Cheers to you.
Congratulations, Lisa. Keep up the good work.
On behalf of Essential Utilities and our People's employees, I congratulate Lisa on being named Pittsburgher of the Year. Thank you, Lisa, for your dedication to ending hunger and for the support you provide families across the region. It's an honor to recognize you and your team.
Lisa, thank you so much for all that you have done to help our food pantry and the other food pantries in the network grow, and to be able to really help the community at this time of great need. It's been your leadership, your vision to help us to get the training, the technical assistance that we need to be able to just grow and to be what is needed for our community.
Congratulations, Lisa, on this wonderful honor, Pittsburgher of the Year. You're a great leader for a great organization. Love you.
Congratulations, Lisa. Good job.
Lisa, congratulations on this very well-deserved honor. You put in many, many hard hours to make the food bank what it is. I look back at the days when I was on the board in the 80s, and it's just such an amazing change. All for the better, so thank you.
Congratulations, Lisa. Well deserved.
I am so excited to congratulate you for winning Pittsburgher of the Year. I can think of no one who is more deserving than you. The leadership you have shown over the past year has brought new light and new life to our region. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Congratulations, Lisa. You guys are doing a fantastic job here.
On behalf of PNC, we congratulate Pittsburgh Magazine's 2020 Person of the Year, Lisa Scales. No one deserves this recognition more than Lisa. Her leadership of the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank has been nothing short of amazing. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused extraordinary food insecurities throughout our region. However, thanks to Lisa's tireless efforts and dedication, families in need have received the resources they need to feed their loved ones. We all owe Lisa and her team an incredible thank you. Congratulations, Lisa, so well deserved.
A problem solver, hardworking and smart. Lisa has a beautiful and generous heart. Congratulations, Lisa. You have a magic touch. We're so proud of you, and we love you so much.
Congratulations, Lisa, Pittsburgher of the Year. I'm not alone in knowing that your many achievements are only surpassed by the size of your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congrats, Lisa. Keep up the good work.
Lisa, congratulations. But we've known for a long time that you're our Pittsburgher of the Year every day.
Lisa, thank you for your strong and courageous leadership at the food bank over this past year. It's an honor to serve the community with you, and I'm so grateful for the example that you set each and every day. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition.
Lisa, congratulations on being Pittsburgher of the Year. Well deserved. You're a great leader. Keep up the good job.
Lisa, congratulations on being named the 2020 Pittsburgher of the Year. You are so deserving of this award. I've seen you firsthand working in the snow and in the rain, helping to ensure that our neighbors have the food that they deserve. You inspire me daily as a woman, but also as a leader. You encourage and value me as a young professional and invest in the work of the food bank and in your staff. Thank you for being an amazing leader, for being an inspiration to so many. You are so deserving of this award, and it is a true honor to work alongside you.
On behalf of all of the staff of the food bank, I just want to send along a huge congratulations to Lisa. This is an incredible honor and very well deserved. And I know she's shy and she's humble, so I feel like this honor has been a lot for her to take in, but it is so well deserved and really couldn't come at a better time.
Lisa, congratulations. It's just wonderful what you've done to help people all over Western Pennsylvania. It's hard not to love Lisa because of her love for everyone else that she helps during her work. I could never stop loving Lisa, even though she's beaten me at tennis 35 consecutive times.
Hi Lisa, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Your dedication and determination really get things done, and that inspires others. Not only are you one of the best sisters, you are also an amazing humanitarian. I celebrate you, I'm grateful for you, and I love you.
Hey Big Sis, congratulations on being named Pittsburgher of the Year. I am so thrilled for you. You have grown into such a remarkable leader. It's awe-inspiring for me, seeing you give your all at work, as well as knowing that you will always be there for family and those that are close to you. However, what I think I'm most proud of is that you are truly a good person. Love you.
Lisa, even though we can't get in the nursing home to have Mom videotape a message, Gretchen and I wanted to make sure she's part of this special event.
You know how incredibly proud we all are of you, Lisa, but Mom takes it to a whole other level.
Remember all the times going out and running into her friends? The very first thing out of her mouth would be,
"This is my daughter Lisa. She's the president and CEO of the Pittsburgh Food Bank, and she's doing great things there."
She would go on, leaving Gretchen and I in the dust, but we never ever minded.
So, for Mom, we are sure today she would say, "Congratulations, Lisa. I am so proud of you, and I love you."
Lisa, on behalf of the PPG Foundation and all of us at PPG, we want to congratulate you on being Pittsburgher of the Year. Congratulations.
Lisa, congratulations on being Pittsburgher of the Year. In this past year, with everything that's transpired and the way the world has changed, there's not a person who served his or her community more in a more appropriate fashion than you. Thank you.
For me, what being Pittsburgher of the Year means is that people will have consistent access to food to eat because of our efforts, because of the recognition. We will be able to do even more to ensure no one goes to bed hungry. You know, if you ask me what keeps me up at night, it is people going to bed hungry. I know that together we can solve hunger. And what this recognition means to me is that the community will continue to help support our efforts, and that someday everyone, all of our neighbors, will have enough food to eat each and every day.
Once again, we'd like to congratulate Lisa. It's apparent from all the comments tonight that we are not alone in our appreciation. The work of the food bank is essential, and community support is vital to its success. Here's how you can help.